Yeah. Everybody say they won't change. To change, start hurting. I got tired of repeating no mistakes. Same mindset, same habits, different dates. You can't level up, staying comfortable. Pain usually where the growth will come visible. I stopped blaming love for every setback. Started analyzing where my focus at. Most people busy chasing distractions, wondering why they never build traction. And I know discipline ugly at first, especially when comfort became a curse. But temporary pain build permanent results. That's why pressure never really my fault. Now every morning feel like war again. My verses excuses before it even began. But I learned consistency stacks slowly. One decision daily can reshape the whole thing. Break the pattern, break the cycle. Nobody's saving you this time. Break the pattern, build your future. Stay controlled by your own mind. Yeah. Everybody motivated for a week, then disappear once life get deep. Real growth boring most of the time. Repetition build greatness overnight. I had to sacrifice versions of myself. Outgrow people, outgrow fear, outgrow comfort, just to finally hear myself clear. And success don't care about intentions, only action under tension. That's why I'm moving, motivation gone. Discipline the thing I'm standing on. The bass hit harder when my pulse rise. Sweat mixed with determination in my eyes. There's not anger, this survival mode, built from carrying emotional loads. Break the pattern, break the cycle. Nobody's saving you this time. Break the pattern, build your future. Stay controlled by your own mind. I realize excuses sound intelligent sometimes. That's why weak habits survive inside minds. People justify staying stuck for years, then call stability overcoming fears. Nah, growth required discomfort, that's the entrance fee. Every strong mentality built through adversity. And I ain't perfect, still fighting myself daily, but awareness changed everything lately. Now I catch negative loops faster before they turn small problems into disasters. Break the pattern, break the cycle. Nobody's saving you this time. Break the pattern, build your future, stay controlled by your own mind. One day you wake up and realize your future built from repeated choices. Not motivation, not luck, choices. Tonight I'm not healing, I'm just moving different. Black car move, but the soul still grounded. Whole room loud when the bass around it. Clean fit, low eyes, calm behavior. I don't need noise to look like danger. I walked in like stress got canceled. Smile too cold, confidence handled. Not every track need a trauma confession. Sometimes you need rhythm as protection. She said, you always look like you know something. I said, maybe I stopped explaining nothing. Two steps smooth through the low light. Heavy bass making wrong things feel right. I don't chase rooms shift. I don't force vibes, mood lift. I don't talk big, I move clean. Whole night feel like a movie scene. Black car move, baseline smooth. I don't prove, I just move. Low lights, cold grin. Whole room know when I walk in. I got rhythm in my posture now. Bad thoughts turned into style somehow. I've been through enough heavy weather to make dark shades look like leather. No fake flex, just control presence. No loud ego, just quiet lessons. Real confidence don't need to shout to make people wonder what you know about. And tonight I'm outside my head, not overthinking what anybody said. Just kick, snare, hi-hat therapy. Deep 808 doing chemistry. Sometimes joy gotta be intentional, especially after pain get habitual. If sadness can become familiar, then pleasure need practice too. Black car move, baseline smooth. I don't prove, I just move. Low lights, cold grin. for good nights. Like happiness needed a reason to be right. But I earned this breath, earned this sound. Earned one night, not feeling way down. Tomorrow can bring its problems later. Tonight I'm not negotiating with pressure. Let the sense glide, let the floor shake. Let the mind rest where the drums wait. And maybe there's balance in real life. Not always deep, not always nice. Sometimes healing looks like bass, and a clean smile on a tired face. Black car move, baseline smooth. I don't prove, I just move. Low lights, cold grin, cold room, know when I walk in. I'm not escaping myself tonight. I'm just reminding myself life can still feel expensive without costing my soul. I used to think every choice was temporary. Now I see some decisions echo for years. Everybody got advice when your life looks stable, then disappear when the pressure hit the table. I learned silence from betrayal, learned distance from people moving fatal. I kept driving through the same cold roads, trying to outrun things nobody knows. Mind full of static and unfinished thoughts, looking back at everything ambition caused. And I don't blame nobody now. Half these scars came from myself somehow. I ignore signs just to feel alive. Sometimes ego's stronger than survival drive. The city lights blood through the rain at night, and every wrong move still replay in my mind. Funny how success can still feel strange when you're in a world never really changed. Cold decisions made under pressure, still living with them years later. Cold decisions, some make you richer, some just make your soul feel colder. I watch people trade morals for convenience, turn loyalty into temporary agreements. Everybody calculating every interaction like human connection became transaction. And maybe I got colder too, hard to stay open when reality cut through. Now I analyze energy before trust, seen too many promises collapse to dust. The bass shake mirrors inside the room, and the smoke moves slow like approaching doom. But I stay calm through the chaos now. Pain teach discipline if you survive somehow. I stopped chasing crowds and fake applause, started understanding cause and effect laws. Everything repeated till you finally learn. Some lessons only arrive through bursts. Cold decisions made under pressure, still living with them years later. Cold decisions, some make you richer, some just make your soul feel colder. Funny thing about regret, it never screams. It whispers at 3 a.m. when the world asleep. I remember every risk I ignored, every bridge I burned trying to move forward. Some nights I feel untouchable, other nights my own thoughts feel uncomfortable. People only see results online, never the battles hidden behind the eyes. Never the paranoia, never the self-doubt, never the moments you almost checked out. And maybe strangers surviving the cycle, not becoming bitter from what you've been through. Still trying to keep humanity alive in the world rewarding artificial vibe. Cold decisions made under pressure, still living with them years later. Cold decisions, some make you richer, some just make your soul feel colder. Now the road empty, just engine noise and memories. I finally understand, peace not something you find outside, it's something you protect inside. And
And every cold decision built the person sitting here tonight.
Everybody wants control until they see what control costs. I used to plan every move like chess, trying to keep chaos under my chest. Every outcome had to match my design. Couldn't let life breathe outside my mind. I caught it focus, maybe it was fear, trying to make the unknown disappear. Watching every detail like a camera feed, but control don't always give you what you need. I lost sleep over things not broken, held tight, the doors already closing. Some people leave, some plans collapse, some versions of you never come back. And the room got colder every time I learn. You can't force peace from a world that turns. Sometimes power ain't gripping tighter, sometimes power means dropping the wire. Control room, lights on red, too many voices inside my head. Control room, cold inside, trying to rule what was never mine. I try to manage every reaction, every silence, every fraction, every mood in every room, like I could stop disaster from coming soon. But life don't care how tight you hold, some lessons arrive uncontrolled. The more I chase certainty, the more anxiety started owning me. I watched love turn into surveillance, watched ambition turn into impatience, watched discipline become obsession, watched the protection block connection. That's when I knew I had to step back, stop treating life like a system to hack. Some things break when overanalyzed, some truths only breathe when you let them rise. Control room, lights on red, too many voices inside my head. Control room, cold inside, trying to rule what was never mine. The hardest part was letting go, not because I didn't care, but because I cared too much about losing what was never guaranteed. I had to learn trust ain't blindness, it's accepting limits with awareness. It's moving forward without full proof, still staying grounded in your own truth. Now I control my actions, not the weather, my words not forever, my focus not reactions, my standards not attachments. And somehow that made me stronger, less desperate, less haunted, less locked inside my own fear, more present when the path unclear. Control, lights on red, too many voices inside my head. Control, cold inside, trying to rule what was never mine. Maybe freedom starts when you stop trying to control the whole room and finally learn how to control yourself. Small bite, but the bite's still dangerous. Smile right, but the bite's still dangerous. Diamond teeth when I talk in the booth, cold little grin with a dangerous truth. She like the way that the baseline move, I like the way that the whole room choose. No sad face tonight, no deep wounds on the low, like just black shades, clean fit, big move. Whole flow shake when the drums is smooth. I've been too serious for too long, tonight I let the whole weight move on. Not every song gotta bleed from pain, sometimes you just need fire in your veins. Good energy, bad intentions. Late night with expensive tension. If they watching, let them watch then. I came alive when the beat walked in. Diamond teeth, cold smile, whole room locked on me for a while. Bass too deep, lights too low. We don't slow down when the nights say go, 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 go. I got bounce in the flow now. Whole mood switch when I show now. No chase, no stress, no fake love in the VIP mess. She said I look like trouble in motion. I said trouble got rhythm and focus. 2 steps, then the floor get dangerous. Everybody suddenly acting spontaneous. 808 hit like thunder and jazz. No overthinking, no regrets. Just one night outside the pressure. One clean break from the mental weather. I ain't running from growth or pain, but life need color between dark frames. If you only survive and never celebrate, you forget why you fought through the heavyweight. Diamond teeth, cold smile, whole room locked on me for a while. Bass too deep, lights too low. We don't slow down when the nights say go, 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 go. This ain't love song, this ain't therapy. This that confidence with no apology. This that late night mirror look. Like yeah, I earned every step I took. I know tomorrow got problems waiting, but tonight got drums worth celebrating. Let the hi-hats cut through tension. Let the bass rewrite the whole dimension. And maybe joy's rebellion too. When the world keep trying to bury you. Sometimes power is choosing fun after years of feeling on the run. Diamond teeth, cold smile, whole room locked on me for a while. Bass too deep, lights too low. We don't slow down when the nights say go, go, go. For once, I'm not explaining my scars, I'm just dancing with them. Some goodbyes don't bleed right away. They wait. Exit wounds from people I trusted. Quiet cuts where the love got rusted. No big scene, no final fight. Just distance growing in the middle of the night. I used to think closure came with answers, but some people leave like silent cancers. No explanation, no clean reason, just emotional damage changing seasons. And I kept replaying every small sign, every late reply, every cold line, trying to locate the exact moment where something real turned into something broken. But truth don't always give detail. Sometimes endings arrive without emails. No speech, no proof, just a room that doesn't feel like home with you. Exit wounds still hidden deep. Some scars don't show, but they never sleep. Exit wounds, cold goodbye. Sometimes love leaves without saying why. I learned not every loss is loud. Some disappear inside a crowd. You still see their face sometimes, but the connection already flatlined. And that's the kind that mess with your head, when nobody cheated, nobody bled. No villain clear, no justice scene, just 2 people fading from what they've been. I had to stop begging memory for mercy, stop making no moments feel holy. Some things were real and still had to end. That sentence took years to understand. 'Cause I thought if love was true, it would survive everything we went through. But sometimes truth is not enough when 2 people don't know how to love. Exit wounds still hidden deep. Some scars don't show, but they never sleep. Exit wounds, cold goodbye. Sometimes love leaves without saying why.
strange after you. Not dramatic, just uncomfortable. Like learning new routes through familiar streets. Like sleeping alone in borrowed peace. I stopped checking old messages. Stop searching for hidden messages. Stop turning pain into evidence. Stop treating silence like a sentence. And slowly I came back to my body. Back to small joys, back to coffee, back to music without your shadow. Back to mornings feeling less hollow. Not fully healed, but not destroyed. Not chasing ghosts through every void. Just walking softer through the truth. Some exits wound you, then rescue you. Exit wounds still hidden deep. Some scars don't show, but they never sleep. Exit wounds go goodbye. Sometimes love leaves without saying why. Maybe the wound's not the ending. Maybe the wound was the exit. I disappeared, not because I was weak, because I needed to hear myself again. Ghost mode, no location. Cut ties with the noise and the fake vibrations. I don't hate nobody, I just need space. Too many voices living rent-free in my brain. I've been available for everybody's storm. While my own house couldn't stay warm. Answering calls with an empty chest. Giving advice while I needed rest. So I step back without announcement. No dramatic post, no public statement. Just silence, just distance. Just me relearning my own existence. And it felt strange at the start, like peace was suspicious to my heart when chaos all you ever knew. Quiet rooms can feel dangerous too. Ghost mode, low light. I'm not gone, I'm just getting my mind right. Ghost mode, no chase. Sometimes growth need a hidden place. I realize the tension can feel like a drug, especially when self-worth never felt enough. Every message, every ping, every small reaction started controlling my emotional traction. So I turned it off, let the world keep spinning. Had to stop losing myself to other people's opinions. Not every absence means depression, sometimes it means reconstruction. I found old dreams and the old fears. Found my real voice after wasted years. Found out solitude ain't always pain. Sometimes solitude clean the mental stains. And I still got love for who I left behind, but access to me now got redesigned. If energy heavy, I protect my peace. No more bleeding, just to keep bonds alive. Ghost mode, low light. I'm not gone, I'm just getting my mind right. Ghost mode, no chase. Sometimes growth need a hidden place. People take distance personal when your boundaries become visible. They like the version with no limits, the one who always stayed and listened. But healing change availability. Growth expose emotional dependency. Some relationships only survive when one person keeps shrinking inside. I'm done shrinking, done explaining, done performing while internally reigning. I don't need everybody to understand. Some transformations happen off-brand. Quiet became my discipline, solitude became my medicine. And when I come back, if I do, I won't return to someone they knew. Ghost mode, low light, I'm not gone, I'm just getting my mind right. Ghost mode, no chase, sometimes growth need a hidden place. I didn't vanish, I chose myself without making noise. And that made all the difference.
Everybody loves the view from the top. Nobody talks about how thin the glass is. I seen people build kingdoms out of pressure. Gold on the wrist, but the soul under weather. Big rooms, cold smiles, fake congratulations. Everybody friendly when they need association. They say success supposed to heal old pain, but money don't erase what your mind replay. It just buy better rooms for the same old goals. Better wine, better lies, better tailored coats. I watched ambition turn into a prison. Every win came with another condition. You get what you want, then the hunger expands. Suddenly peace disappear from your hands, and the elevator rise, but the chest feel low. Penthouse view and nowhere real to go. Funny how dreams look different close. Some crowns feel heavy when nobody knows. Glass empire, shining under pressure. One wrong move and it all break together. Glass empire, cold desire, built too high, near emotional fire. Everybody clapping but nobody see how lonely power can actually be. You can fill a room with expensive noise, still miss the version that had real joy. I met people addicted to comparison. Every conversation felt like competition. Who made more? Who moved up? Who got seen? Who got love? That work can poison your reflection, make you confuse respect with attention, make you smile while internally tired, make you stay sharp just to not get fired. And I ain't judging, I almost got lost too. Started measuring work by what I could prove, but numbers never hugged me back at night, and status never made it inside right. Glass empire, shining under pressure. One wrong move and it all break together. Glass empire, cold desire, built too high, near emotional fire. There's a cost to every image, every perfect angle, hide unfinished business. People love to shine, but not the maintenance. Love the outcome, but not the patience. I had to ask myself in silence, if I lost all this, would I still recognize me? Or did the mirror get replaced by trophies? Why the real self disappeared slowly? That question cut deeper than failure, made me rethink every goal I chase later. Now I want peace with the progress, not success that turns my heart toxic. Still hungry, still moving, but not losing myself for approval. Glass empire, shining under pressure. One wrong move and it all break together. Glass empire, cold desire, built too high, near emotional fire. Maybe the real flex is building something big without becoming empty inside.
from it. I stopped waiting for the perfect moment. Watched too many people lose years and never notice. Everybody talking big through another lens. I'm scared to sit alone with the thoughts in their head. I was moving through the static, heart cold but the mind automatic. Every bad decision left a stain on the wall. Still I learn more from losses than I learn from applause. And the city keep breathing like it know my name. Same streets, same lights, different kind of pain. I don't chase validation anymore. Some doors stay locked for a reason for sure. Pressure make diamonds or break your spine. Depends who you are when it's dark inside. Everybody's strong when the sun still shines. Different story when you fight your mind. Pressure. Yeah, I learned from it. Pressure. Turn cold from it. I seen fake love dressed in designer clothes. Seen real ones disappear when the tension rose. That's why I move low-key now. Less talking, more watching how people switch styles. I used to fear losing everything I built. Now I feel wasting time chasing temporary thrills. Everybody running but nobody asking why. Too distracted by the noise and the online lies. And the bass hit heavy like regret in the chest. Some nights sleep feel harder than success. Still I keep balance while the world move fast. Trying not to become what I hated in the past. Pressure make diamonds or break your spine. Depends who you are when it's dark inside. Everybody's strong when the sun still shines. Different story when you fight your mind. Pressure. Yeah, I learned from it. Pressure. Turn cold from it. Funny how pain sharpen instincts quick. Now I can tell fake energy from a single twitch. I don't need crowds around me to feel alive. Peace worth more than attention online. People chase status just to feel complete, then lose themselves trying to compete. I watched ambition become addiction. Watch smart people drown in bad decisions. So I slow down just enough to see clear. Some truths only show when the end feel near. And maybe growth ain't loud after all. Maybe real power move quiet through it all. Pressure make diamonds or break your spine. Depends who you are when it's dark inside. Everybody's strong when the sun still shines. Different story when you fight your mind. Pressure. Yeah, I learned from it. Pressure. Turn cold from it. Now the rain outside sound different at night. Less like sadness, more like warning signs. Every scar taught something valuable. Even broken roads become directional. I stopped asking life to feel fair. Started understanding nobody really prepared. We all improvise through fear and doubt. Trying to understand what this all about. Still moving, still breathing, still learning every season. Pressure never leaves. You just become somebody who can carry it. I stopped lying to the mirror. When the mirror stopped lying back. Mirror talk at 4 a.m. Same face, but I don't know him again. Eyes low from a week of pretending. Smile cracked, but the world keep trending. I ask myself what I really want. Not the version I perform up front. Not the dream that looks good online. Not the life I copy from somebody's timeline. Truth hits slow like cold water. I've been chasing approval from ghosts and strangers. Trying to be coming up for rooms that never plan to make space for me anyway. And that hurt different, no drama, no scream. Just one clear thought cutting through the dream. Maybe I wasn't lost because life got hard. Maybe I was lost because I played a part. Mirror talk, no escape. Truth don't care what the ego fake. Mirror talk, cold and clear. I finally heard what I didn't wanna hear. I used to call it ambition, but sometimes it was fear and expensive clothes. I used to call it patience, but sometimes it was me avoiding growth. I used to call it loyalty when I stayed where respect was low. I used to call it peace when I just didn't wanna be alone. That mirror didn't come for me, it corrected me. Showed me every place I kept neglecting me, every boundary I failed to protect, every old wound I dressed as respect. And I could've looked away like every other time, but something in my chest said, not tonight. So I stayed there, breathing slow, watching false versions finally let go of talk, no escape. Truth don't care what the ego fake. Mirror talk, cold and clear. I finally heard what I didn't wanna hear. The hardest conversation is the one with yourself. No audience, no image, no one else, just the facts you buried under reasons. The patterns repeating through different seasons. The people you blame, the choices you made, the comfort you kept while your future decayed. But honesty don't have to be cruel. It can be the first real useful tool. Not punishment, not shame, just a flashlight pointed at the pain. And maybe that's where freedom starts, not in becoming somebody new, but finally admitting who you've been avoiding inside you. Mirror talk, no escape. Truth don't care what the ego fake. Mirror talk, cold and clear. I finally heard what I didn't wanna hear. I didn't fix my whole life that night, but I stopped performing for myself, and that was the first honest move.
Everybody wanna hack attention now. Nobody wanna build identity. I see people changing faces every season, posting motivation with unknown reasons. Everybody selling confidence online, but panic when they finally alone at night. Fast money habits, short attention spans, fake revolutions started by trends. Everybody screaming be yourself, I copying personalities from somebody else, and I move different through the noise now. Hello, why the whole room loud? I learned discipline, beat inspiration, consistency beat temporary motivation. This world reward spectacle over substance. That's why real people move under assumptions. They underestimate silence till it wins, then wonder where the pressure finally began. No algorithm can build a soul. No fake image can make you whole. Everybody chasing numbers in control, still feeling empty deep below. No algorithm. No algorithm. Too many people want shortcuts, fast cash, fake status, fake love, fake friends inside fake rooms. Talking big while the mindset doomed. I seen smart mindsets destruct quick, trying too hard just to fit trends in. Meanwhile, real creators stay invisible till the pressure make them unforgettable. And the bass still shaking through the concrete. Late nights made my mindset colder than the back street. I don't fear isolation anymore. That's why I have my real growth started before you can buy self-awareness with designer brands. Can heal insecurity through attention spans. People flex pain like aesthetic now, then disappear when life tests them out. No algorithm can build a soul. No fake image can make you whole. Everybody chasing numbers and control, still feeling empty deep below. No algorithm. No algorithm. Stopped asking for understanding. Most people too distracted for reflection. Everybody performing all the time, even relationships became projection. And maybe that's why peace feel rare. Too many minds poisoned by comparison everywhere. People watch lives instead of living theirs, then wonder why anxiety appear. I had to disconnect to hear myself think. Had to slow down, standing near the brink. Funny thing, the quieter life got, the more I understood what mattered. No algorithm can build a soul. No fake image can make you whole. Everybody chasing numbers in control, still feeling empty deep below. No algorithm. No algorithm. When the screen go black, who are you really? That's the question nobody wanna answer. I stopped apologizing for finally becoming hard to control. No apologies for the boundaries now. I was too available, had to shut it down. People love access to the door, get closed. Then they call you cold when your self-worth grows. I gave too much to the wrong rooms. Stayed too long under false moons. Let small disrespect slide politely. Then wonder why I kept inviting. Now I move calm, but the lines stay clear. No loud threats, no fake fear. Just one look and the tone get corrected. Protect peace like ass is protected. And I don't need revenge on nobody. Life ain't no truth with perfect time. And I just keep building in low light. Let results speak with no mic. No apologies, no more shrinking. I know exactly what I'm thinking. No apologies, cold but clean. I became who I was supposed to be. I'm not mean, I'm selective. Not distant, just protective. Not arrogant, just aware. I know when energy don't belong there. People confuse kindness for weakness and get surprised when silence turns strategic. I used to over-explain my heart. Now I let distance play its part. Some bridges burn without drama. Some exes came with quiet karma. Not everybody deserve a speech. Some lessons better taught out of reach. And the bass keep bouncing like confidence. Smooth walk through the consequence. I don't chase closure from closed minds. I don't beg love from low signs. No apologies, no more shrinking. I know exactly what I'm thinking. No apologies, cold but clean. I became who I was supposed to be. There's power in being misunderstood. When explaining yourself do no good. There's peace in not proving your side. When truth can breathe without your pride. I used to want everybody to get me.
Now I let wrong people misread me, cause access limited energy premium. My old self gone, I don't need to be him. This ain't bitterness, this is calibration. Self-respect with calm presentation. If my peace offends your expectation, that's your problem, not my situation. No apology, no more shrinking. I know exactly what I'm thinking. No apologies, cold but clean. I became who I was supposed to be. Sometimes growth looks like attitude to people who benefited from your silence.
People worship paper gods, then wonder why their soul feel rented. I seen broke men rich in character, seen rich men poor in the mirror. Money talk loud but it don't speak truth, just amplify whatever living in you. Some buy peace, some buy change, some buy masks to cover shame, some buy rooms they never feel at home in, some buy crowds just to avoid being lonely. I ain't anti-money, I'm anti-worship. See too many hearts turn corporate, everybody chasing numbers like religion, then lose themselves inside the mission. Paper gods on the dashboard glowing, everybody kneel without even knowing, and the bass hit low like a warning sign. Don't let it price tags redesign your mind. Paper gods, cold hands, everybody praying to the same demands. Paper gods, gold lies, still can't buy what you lost inside. I watch friends change when the income change. Same face, new ego, old pain. Talking like freedom finally arrived, but still checking who got more online. That's not wealth, that's another cage. Different wallpaper, same old rage. If your worth depend on what you own, and every loss can break your bones. I want money with a quiet mind, a loud life with a hollow spine. I want options, not obsession. I want growth without possession. Maybe that sounds simple, but simple get rare when everybody flexing what they can't repair. The real luxury might be sleeping clean. No fake love standing in between. Paper gods, cold hands, everybody praying to the same demands. Paper gods, gold lies, still can't buy what you lost inside. I learned hunger young, that's why I respect the grind. But hunger without wisdom can make you blind. You start chasing survival, past survival, didn't call addiction being vital. I had to ask what enough looked like. Before ambition ate another night, before success became a moving wall, before I had everything and felt nothing at all. Money a tool, not a master. Use wrong, it only move disaster faster. Use right if I breathe in room, space for dreams to finally bloom. So I build, but I don't bow. Take the lesson from the pressure now. Earn the paper, keep the soul. That's the balance most never hold. Paper God, cold hands, everybody praying to the same demands. Paper God, gold lies, still can't buy what you lost inside. If money reveals people, then maybe poverty reveals systems. But either way, don't let paper become your God. I don't slow down when the fear hit, I shift gears. I don't slow down when the fear hit. I shift gears. Redline mind, I've been running too hot. Too many thoughts in a 12-round box. Heartbeat fast, but the face stay still. Pressure in the blood, but I bend no wheel. I don't wait for perfect signs. I make moves through imperfect times. Everybody panic to the moment gone, and regret start singing the same old song. I seen hesitation, very telling deep. Seen smart people overthinking sleep. Why somebody less ready to the lane? Cause action beat doubt in the real life game. Fast flow, cold road, tunnel vision. Every second cut with precision. I ain't chasing chaos for attention. I just know motion kill depression. Redline mind. Can't park this drive. I feel most alive when the stakes get high. Redline mind. Too fast to fold. Pressure in my chest, but my heart stay cold, 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 cold. Yeah, I got no patience for fake deep talk. Everybody wise till it's time to walk. People love plans, hate execution, and blame life for their own confusion. I've been in rooms where excuses breed, where fear got dressed like strategy, where comfort sound like maturity, but really just disguised insecurity. Nah, I move, even when the route unclear. Even with doubt still loud in my ear. You don't be feared by thinking more. You be there putting footprints on the floor. And I know speed can become a escape. That's why I check myself before it's late. Running from pain ain't the same as growth, but standing still might kill you both. Redline mind. Can't park this drive. I feel most alive when the stakes get high. Redline mind. Too fast to fold. Pressure in my chest, but my heart stay cold, 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 cold. Some days I'm focused like a weapon. Some days I fight my own direction. But I learn momentum got a voice. It gets louder after every choice. Small wins stack like bricks in rain. Discipline forming inside the pain. Nobody sees the boring foundation. They just call it luck, it's celebration. Let them talk, let them doubt. Let them wait for permission to figure life out. I'd rather crash while learning control than sit safe and slowly lose my soul. Can't park this drive. I feel most alive when the stakes get high. Too fast to fold. Pressure in my chest, but my heart stay cold, 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 cold. Silence after speed hits different. That's when you learn. Whether you were driving towards something or running away.
Not every word sounds loud. Some happen quietly in the chest. Yeah. I've been fighting soft wars nobody sees. Smiling through days with heavy memories. Not every wound leave blood on clothes. Some just make you answer, I'm fine too slow. I learned to function while feeling detached. Build routines while the heart stay cracked. People call it strength when you don't complain, but silence don't mean absence of pain. And I don't want pity, I want understanding. Some days surviving already demanding. Everybody wants the healed version, but nobody wants to sit through the hurting. Still I keep moving with a gentle pace, trying to meet myself with a little grace. Maybe healing ain't dramatic or loud. Maybe it's getting up when nobody proud. Soft war inside my mind, trying to make peace with what I left behind. Soft war, quiet fight, learning how to breathe through another night. I used to think being numb meant healing. Turns out I just stopped fully feeling. There's a difference between peace and shutdown, between moving on and just not looking down. I avoided rooms that felt too honest, avoided people who could see beyond it. Cause being known could feel dangerous when you built walls from previous damage. But one day loneliness got too loud, even inside a busy crowd. crowd, and I realized protection can become a cage if you never let trust turn the page. So I started small, one truth at a time, one honest sentence from a guarded mind. Not fixed yet, but I'm not running, and that alone means something. Soft war inside my mind, trying to make peace with what I left behind. Soft war, quiet fight, learning how to breathe through another night. There's no trophy for emotional repair, no crowd cheering when you choose self-care. Nobody claps when you set boundaries, so stop replying to old tragedies. But those moments matter more than people know. That's where the quiet kind of power grows, in the pause before reaction, and refusing no patterns for temporary satisfaction. I'm not trying to be invincible anymore, I just want honest ground under the floor. If I break, I'll rebuild slower, less performance, more closure. Soft war inside my mind, trying to make peace with what I left behind. Soft war, quiet fight, learning how to breathe through another night. Maybe peace begins when you stop attacking yourself for needing time.
Sometimes the person destroying you sound exactly like you. I got two versions living in my head, one build futures, one want everything dead. One say focus, one say burn it all, and both get louder every time I fall. People think battle's always physical, nah, most wars psychological. You ever smile while mentally exhausted? Act normal while internally toxic? I mastered hiding damage through charisma, laughing outside while fighting in the systems, and nobody noticed till the breakdown near, cause pain become invisible after enough years. The mirror started feeling unfamiliar lately, like my own reflection analyzing me. Every bad habit got emotional roots, still most people only judge the fruits. Which version survived tonight? The one with discipline or appetite? The one with vision or self-destruction? Everybody got internal corruption. Split personality, split mentality. I used to sabotage progress subconsciously, fear success almost as much as poverty. Crazy, right? People talk about fear of failure, but never fear of becoming somebody greater. Cause growth requires identity changes, and comfort zones hate transformation phases. That's why some people stay trapped for decades, repeating emotional patterns like playlists. And I ain't judging, I know that cycle too well. Temporary highs hiding private hells, the baseline shaking like anxiety attacks, while memories keep mentally running laps. Some nights my confidence unstoppable, other nights breathe and feel impossible. Funny how the same mind create both outcomes, build empires, then emotionally shut down. Which version survived tonight? The one with discipline or appetite? The one with vision or self-destruction? Everybody got internal corruption. Split personality, split mentality. Stop romanticizing brokenness. Pain untreated still become dangerous. This world reward dysfunction sometimes. That's why self-destruction get normalized online. People posting trauma for aesthetics, turning emotional damage into trends instead. Meanwhile, real healing happened quietly, away from crowds and performative energy. I had to learn accountability slowly, stop blaming childhood for everything controlling me. Yeah, pain explain behavior patterns, but healing's still your responsibility.
That realization changed my direction, made me confront my own reflection. Now I don't run from uncomfortable truths. That's where real evolution moves. Which version survived tonight? The one with discipline or appetite? The one with vision or self-destruction? Everybody got internal corruption.
Split personality, split mentality.
Maybe maturity is learning both versions exist forever, and choosing daily which one controls the wheel.
You ever miss somebody? Who was terrible for you?
We kept hurting each other beautifully, like chaos disguised as chemistry. Every conversation turned emotional, but somehow silence felt worse than usual. You knew every weakness I had. You soft words like weapons when mad, and I did damage too. Guess broken people often do. The apartment smelled like smoke and perfume. Late night arguments filling the room. Then somehow we laugh 5 minutes later, like toxicity became our nature. And I know love shouldn't feel like war, but pain become addictive after enough storms. That's why leaving took longer than expected, even after respect disconnected. Toxic romance, beautiful disaster, running in circles, getting nowhere faster. Toxic romance, cold emotion, drowning slowly inside mixed devotion. I used to mistake attachment for love, confusing obsession with connection enough. We were emotionally exhausted, but too attached to finally stop it. Everybody posting perfect relationships online. Meanwhile, real love complicated over time. People only show edited highlights, never emotional breakdowns at midnight. And maybe we stay from fear of loneliness. Sometimes familiarity stronger than happiness. That realization hit me hard one night, while driving alone under traffic lights. The city blur while memories replay. Funny how some pain never fully fade. You can move on physically, but mentally still revisit old energy. Toxic romance, beautiful disaster, running in circles, getting nowhere faster. Toxic romance, cold emotions, drowning slowly inside mixed devotion.
I finally understood something important. Love without peace eventually destroy you.
No matter how strong attraction feels, no matter how beautiful moments look, if your nervous system never relax, that ain't home. And I stopped romanticizing suffering after that. Stop calling emotional chaos passion. Some people only know intensity, because healthy love feel unfamiliar. Toxic romance, beautiful disaster, running in circles, getting nowhere fast. Toxic romance, cold emotions, drowning slowly inside mixed devotion. Sometimes healing means missing somebody and still never going back. walking slow, like she on the room. Everybody freeze when the perfume move. Velvet dress and the violet lights. Angel look beautiful sometimes at night. She don't talk much, she observe instead. Read intentions before words get said. And I know that type. Cold confidence mixed with hidden chaos. I saying come closer, or saying don't. Whole club moving inside slow motion. Baseline heavy like bottled emotions. People chasing temporary highs again, trying to escape who they are within. She laughed once and the room got quiet. Some people attractive, some people become environments. Velvet poison in my bloodstream. Sweet voice with a dangerous energy. Everybody falling too easily, but she never really belonged to anybody. Velvet poison, velvet poison. I seen fake beauty everywhere online, but real presence impossible to design. That's why attention shift when she arrived. Some energy's impossible to hide, and maybe we both emotionally guarded. Too many conversations left half-hearted. Everybody's scared of authenticity, so they hide behind irony and mystery. She asked me, what if peace actually boring? I said, maybe chaos just more familiar. Then the beat dropped harder than before. Whole floor shaking down to the core. Some nights feel cinematic for no reason, like memories forming in real time while breathing. Velvet poison in my bloodstream. Sweet voice with a dangerous energy. Everybody falling too easily, but she never really belonged to anybody. Velvet poison, velvet poison. 2 a.m. conversations hit different when both people emotionally distant, talking about dreams like unfinished business, trying not to expose too much weakness. And I realize attraction ain't enough. 2 broken minds still make life rough, but some people enter your story briefly, just to shift your perspective deeply. She disappeared before sunrise came, left perfume traces and an unspoken change. Funny how certain nights stay forever, even when people don't. Velvet poison in my bloodstream. Sweet voice with a dangerous energy. Everybody falling too easily, but she never really belonged to anybody. Velvet poison, velvet poison. Some people aren't meant to stay. They just arrive to remind you you're still capable of feeling something. Velvet poison.
Bad signal, but the message still came through. Bad, yeah. Mind been glitching like a broken screen. Too much input in the dopamine stream. Everything another crisis sold. Every fear gets monetized cold. Notifications hit like little attacks. Brain keep jumping through invisible traps. Everybody online but disconnected. Everybody watch but not protected. I scroll 5 minutes and lose my center. World on fire through a crack little window. Somebody selling panic, somebody selling hope, somebody selling answers they don't even know. Bad signal running through my nerves. Too many voices bending my words. I had to cut noise like surgery before the whole world started programming me. Bad signal. Static in my head. Too many lies where the truth should spread. Bad signal. Can't breathe clean when the whole world lived through a broken screen. Go. Fast flow, data flood, no peace. Everybody chasing digital release, clickbait profits with a rented face, selling fake depth in a shallow place. I don't trust every headline screaming. Fear got marketing, pain got meaning. Algorithms know your weakness well. Turn your loneliness
listen to something that's at all. That's why I step back, breathe slow, let the real world reload. Cold air, real ground, no fake voices too loud. I need silence with no agenda. Need a moment nobody can render. Need truth without performance attached. Need my own thoughts finally coming back. Bad signal, static in my head. Too many lies where the truth should spread. Bad signal, you can't breathe clean when the whole world lives through a broken screen. I'm not saying disconnect forever. I'm saying don't confuse noise with pressure. Don't confuse being involved with being mentally torn. There's a difference between awareness and poison, between having access and losing choices, between using tools and being used, between knowing truth and being consumed. I had to rebuild my attention span, hold my own mind in my own hands, read flow, walk more, let boredom open hidden doors, because boredom ain't the enemy. It's where your real thoughts start speaking, but they train us to fear empty space, so we keep running from our own face. Bad signal, it's static in my head. Too many lies where the truth should spread. Bad signal, you can't breathe clean when the whole world lives through a broken screen. When everything gets loud, ask who profits from your panic, 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 panic. Bad signal. Turn the bass up.
I wanna feel the floor crack.
Underground energy still live in the basement. Real bars don't need corporate placement. Everybody in the street till pressure appear. Then half these rappers disappear in fear. I came from rooms full of broken ambition. People with talent but no discipline. Everybody talking about making it out, but too distracted chasing clout. I learned hunger from empty pockets. Learned strategy watching people self-sabotage projects. That's why I move militant now. Focus mentality with aggressive style. No fake chains, no fake image, no rented lifestyle for attention. I'd rather build slow and authentic than become another artificial gimmick.
Basement Cipher.
Concrete pressure, real ones move through every weather.
Basement Cipher.
Cold ambition, built ourselves without permission. I got adrenaline mixed with paranoia. Trust issues built from human behavior. Everybody loyal till benefits vanish. Then watch relationships suddenly panic. Then I don't fear competition. Most people quit from repetition. Success boring before it become legendary. That's why average minds stay temporary. The beat dirty like old stairwells. Late nights inside smoke filled hells. But somehow those environments shape vision. Pain sharpened instinct and precision. Now every verse sound like survival. Every room feels psychological. And every fake smile easier detected after enough years being neglected.
Basement Cipher.
Concrete pressure, real ones move through every weather.
Basement Cipher.
Cold ambition, built ourselves without permission. I still remember ciphers in cold rooms. Dreams louder than the outside gloom. Nobody famous, nobody rich, just raw hunger trying to escape the abyss. And maybe that's why success hit deeper when you seen people mentally grow weaker. Some gave up right before breakthrough moments. Couldn't survive their own emotional opponents. That changed me, made me ruthless with time. Protecting focus, like protecting my life. Cause distractions kill more dreams than failure. Most people lose before effort appear.
Basement Cipher.
Concrete pressure, real ones move through every weather.
Basement Cipher.
Cold ambition, built ourselves without permission. The underground never died.
It just stopped asking for validation.